folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see the winners of 4 straight, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Sooners will kick this away to get us going. He's got it inside the 15. Breaks an open space. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown.
You know, teams can go years without an opening kickoff return for a touchdown. It's very rare to start a game, but also the kind of start you dream about, especially when you can do it in front of this home crowd.
Here's the point after attempt. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Showing a bunch formation now. Scanning the field. It's Murphy. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
It's a quarterback keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Breaks into the clear. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it. Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that 3rd down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
And the returner steps out. They'll mark the football right there. They're going to run it. Powers through. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Motion now from the tight end. Looking deep downfield with the left. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch!
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receiver. That's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. Boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because you can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. We're going to have to go back to the drawing board.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. To the air. It's Lagway. Grabbed by the receiver. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Wants to throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Young. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. And he's in for the score. Touchdown. Almost set up for the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Heads out of bounds at the 40 and sets his offense up in good position. First play of the drive. Now they're set up at their 40. The shotgun running play call.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down play. Play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. A drive downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They have to make some adjustments there, and when you go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Back to pass. It's Murphy. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab!
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Or it's snapped to the back. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. There's the handoff. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice game.
third down play for this offense right here. Try and muscle for the first down. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Makes a quick grab. They stop him, but it's a first down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. And the Sooners have 1st and 10 here. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Play fake, looking to throw. Quick throw, complete to the tight end. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Important 2nd down play coming up. Back to throw. It's Lagway. The pass rush closing in. Grab down the middle. It's Young. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Breaking free at the 35. The 10. Touchdown time. There was no catching him that time. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out in practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You can see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Good job dealing with the footing. The PAT is good. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Second down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Murphy. Close to the tight end. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really did give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, but it doesn't work out.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up? Here's the throw deep downfield. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. The Sooners will have to kick this away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. Did not get a hold of it. Not what the punter was hoping for. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Catch made on the out route. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Pulls it in. It's Young. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
That completion makes it 2nd down. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
And the extra point was up and good. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now. Set up at the 24. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. It's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral it for no gain. Is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. It's a steep mountain to climb here in the second half. They need to get going, cut into this deficit right here. Caught over the middle. It's Sategna. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. On third and short, they hand the ball off. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. Can he make it? Touchdown, Crimson Tide. He will score.
Chris, when was the last game you saw not only one, but 2 kickoff returns for a touchdown by the same guy? Unbelievable performance, not only by the return man, but the entire unit setting these returns back for touchdowns.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kickoff fielded inside the 20. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. And now the handoff. Running with purpose. So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. To throw, it's Murphy. Throwing for his running back. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. With serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
There you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. Quarterback had time to look around the entire defense, and just as he's about to get hit, able to check it down to the running back, and look at the big gain. Good job by the quarterback.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
42 Spider.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And that run produces a decent gain. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Oh, it's a reverse. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
I'm a fan of any time you can get the ball into his hands. I think it's a win. Didn't go for a huge amount of yards, but it's the threat of what it potentially can do, and it gives him another opportunity to get his hands on the football.
So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays with this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
He's running out of time here. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown.
What a threat to this offense to have a weapon like this at quarterback. Down in the red zone, surveying the coverage, nobody open, so he does it himself with his legs and gets to the end zone for the touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Murphy. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in this second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive.
Breaks into the clear. They finally make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play to wrap up this 3rd quarter. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. Hasn't been much of a contest so far, and the stats will reflect that. Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the 4th quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Wheeler. And they will score. Touchdown, Sooners.
I love the fact they didn't give up today. This has not been a great game for them, but the fact that they're still fighting late says a lot about the character of this football team.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Breaks free. Can they catch him? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. What a highlight taking all the way back for a touchdown.
Man, a kick return for a touchdown is one of the most electrifying plays in football. Everything has to align right. Great blocks. Return man hits the crease just like he did there. Then he's off to the races. By the way, if I'm the kickoff coverage team, I don't know if I'd be kicking this guy anymore.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he fields it inside the 15. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Back to throw. It's Murphy. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Second man and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. First down and more. He's still running. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
What a catch! And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the fourth quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
Offense facing second and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
You know, it's not going to make much of a difference today, but it can be a subtle positive takeaway for a team getting beat down like this. And it demonstrates resilience. You want to see this fight from your team in this kind of situation.
Point after, knocked right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kickoff booted out of bounds. The offense will start now from the 40. And now from the pistol formation. And here's the handoff. Breaking tackles. The game makes it second and medium. Riding away with their running game. Good enough for first down yardage.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
First and 10 now for the offense. Gonna run it. It's Young. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. And they'll use the ground game here. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's 3rd down, do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't quite get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a 1st down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking for a late, deep throw. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Turn starts inside the 15. And they get into the ground at the 30. That's where the drive will start. To begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Here's the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Lagway. Looking deep to the right side. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. So they have to come up with something here on 3rd down after the incompletion. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. On the move now. He's going to take off. Slides down to avoid the tackle. And that should secure the victory, and they dodged the upset trap here, Kurt. They came in, handled the pressure of this early season collision, and really set the tone for an outstanding season.
Yeah, they really have. To walk out of here tonight with a big win should give them a ton of confidence going forward. Not to mention, a win like this on a nationally televised stage, it's going to carry a lot of weight as this year progresses.
And the defense takes a timeout with 27 seconds left.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
The back's got it. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
This was a case of a higher run.